What's up, y'all? It's MarMonroe. So I'm doing this video because it was kind of highly requested. Not necessarily the video, but like people just wanting to know how I'm coping, what happened, more about me and my friends. So we definitely getting ready to get into that. It's just getting to the point where I feel like if I make this video, it'll at least calm down people asking me so much and having to remind me of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to talk to y'all about this. So as y'all know, I lost my best friend last year in February, and it was really the worst day of my life. Literally. Like the worst. I've held back on even talking about this situation because it hurts to be reminded that you lost somebody so close to you. You know what I'm saying? It really, really hurts. But let's just get to it. My friend's name was Khadijah. Crazy thing about her was her birthday was October the 4th, and mine is October the 2nd. So our birthdays is 2 days apart. We are the same sign. She was very bubbly, loud. She was definitely like a diva, like girl bye. You know what I'm saying? And she was very acceptive of my flaws. And that's the thing about finding a best friend. You know, a lot of chicks pretend to be friends and have friends just for the look of it. But no, when somebody is your friend, they accept you for your flaws. They laugh. Y'all done seen each other's worst. Y'all know everything. And that's what it was with me and my best friend, Khadijah. And last night, it really, really hit me, you guys. Like, literally, last night I was out with a friend, probably like 3 in the morning, and I was just riding like, I don't want to be here. I wish I can call my back. I would do anything to just say, scratch all this. Like when me and that person was sitting there kicking it about, to just call my friend and just have a conversation. I can always call her, talk to her about boys, men, financial problems, life problems. You know, the stuff that you discuss with a friend. And you know, people always talk to me and they say, I don't know what I would do if I was you. If you would have said, like, if you would have told me or somebody's best friend, I would have said the same thing. Because now I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like I'll never find a friend like that again. Ever. Her personality, our birthdays. I'll never find a friend like that again. Never. I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm getting a little emotional. This is exactly why I didn't really too much want to talk about it. But I feel like this is like a helping and with closure and things like that. But coping with it, I won't even lie. Dealt with depression, anxiety, just simply because losing my friend, and she was only 22, 23 years old. Like, it just make you think like life is so short and you have to really, really, really live it up. You have to. And it make me scared, like, oh my God, it could be my time at any moment. It could be my time at any moment. And you want to just make sure that you do everything you want to do, overcome all your... It'll be days where it just hit me out of nowhere, like, damn, I really cannot call my friend. It was even to the point where I sent a text to her old phone number and I just said, I miss you. And the last text that I have from her is her telling me, thank you for being a good friend. She literally sent me that, like, literally days before me finding out she passed away. She texted me, thank you for being a good friend. It was almost like she knew that something wasn't, like, you know, that I don't know if she knew that, like, she getting ready to pass. I don't know, it's just weird. And our last conversation, we talked on the phone for 4 hours. 4 straight hours. Boys, past, fun, club nights. We talked about everything. I used to work 2 to 10:30. So by midnight, me and her were in full conversation on the phone. Um, and we talked till 4 or 5 in the morning. I said, Khadijah, I gotta go to bed, girl. I said, I gotta go to bed, girl. You know I gotta go to work tomorrow at 2. Not thinking anything of it, not thinking it's gonna be the last conversation. It's crazy to me how God gave me those 4 hours with her and allowed her to send me that text message saying thanks for being a good friend. It gave me reassurance. I really am a good person and I was a good friend. It makes me happy, and that to know that I could do that for my friend. And still to this day I'm still a great friend to her. I keep her name alive. I always speak on her, speak highly of her. Um, so I'll tell you guys how everything went down. So that day, my best friend Haley, we was all three best friends at the time, and so she's still a close friend of mine. She called me and she said, Markia, she gone. And I'm like, who? Hold on, calm down. What's wrong? She said, Markia, Khadijah, she gone. They just found her in the house. I said, no. She's probably just at the hospital. She's probably sick. She told me she was going to be with her boyfriend for that. Like, she was, like, taking time. She was like, I ain't going to be talking to you like that because I'm going to be with my boyfriend for the whole week. And I'm like, okay, she just wants some time with her man. So I'm like, Khadijah is okay. Like, if anything, something probably happened and she's just at the hospital. It's okay. I could get off the phone with her. Just, hoping for the best. Like, she's okay. They going to call me and say just a mishap. Call her cousin. Her cousin like, Mar, she gone. And literally, soon as I heard him say that, I knew it was real because it was her family. I dropped the phone and I cried nonstop for 3 days straight. I was so salty because I'm like, my friend only so young with so much to live and so much potential. It's not going to be able to see life. And it hurt me. And I'm calling everybody just like, oh my God, I'm calling my friends, my mom. I'm at my house by myself, going crazy. On the inside, I'm going crazy, hurting. Like, for real. Like, I feel like my last year was just the worst year. But they ended up saying that she died in her sleep. She had a brain aneurysm. Could have been stress. Who knows? Like, that's like a natural cause. But she died in her sleep. She had a brain aneurysm. And stuff like that come from, like, high blood pressure, stress. Her mother did pass away and had cancer. And Khadijah never was the type of person to really talk about it like that. So I was thinking to myself, like, maybe she was just stressing and thinking too hard and hurting. And God called her home, and now she's with her mother. So I'm just so glad that God put her in my life and gave me the moments with her. I love her so much. I'll never stop talking about her, no matter what. I don't care how famous I get. We have a concert. Khadijah Face will be back there because I know she would have wanted to be a part of it, And the sad thing about this is, like, I had so much plans. Like, me and Khadijah was literally talking about packing and moving to Atlanta. She like, girl, you need to move out of Dayton. You need to move. We gonna go to Atlanta. And I'm like, for real, Khadijah? So we was like, that was in the works. And before we even could start planning and saving, she was gone. And it's been my plan to go to Atlanta since then, and I still haven't been. I mean, I'll be living like a resident in Atlanta by October, but it's just been hard, I was still working at the time. It was stressful being at work. I quit my job. I wasn't doing hair like that. Like, I just got threw off of my whole routine and didn't even notice how bad I was hurting myself. So I just want to tell anybody out there that's dealing or coping with something like this, You got to keep pushing, because if you let it ruin you, it can happen. And it's very easy to happen. Take control of the situation. Live your life for the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Live your life to the fullest for that person. Don't let it knock you off. Live your life for that person. Because since then, I've got back on track. You know what I'm saying? I've got, as y'all see, I still continue to do my music. I push forward. I speak nothing but good things of my friend. And I just hope that one day I can find a friend like that. And I'll be 25 years old in October. And like I said, I won't find a friend like that. And I'm not looking, but I would hope that one day I could find a friend like that, because that was my last friend as an adult. And I know a lot of people that are older understand that. And the younger kids watching, when y'all get older, it's gonna be very rare that you continue to keep having a friend. And me and Khadijah have been friends since we met when we was 14 in high school, and we have been friends since at least 15. And talked, kicked it, all the fun stuff, club memories, all that. So I'm glad I was able to make this video for y'all. And I just hope that every time I go live, that everybody can respect that that's not what I want to talk about every single time I go live. So, which is why I made this video. And it's helping me get more closure and moving on from the situation. But still keeping my friend in my heart as always, but moving on so I continue to keep going up in my life and my music career. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, share this video. If you know somebody going through the same thing, tag them so they can know you could persevere through anything. It's MarMonroe.